What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. And today, we have a mod that will look familiar in some aspects and different in others. Today, we have a mod that's sexy as well as functional. What mod are we speaking about? We're talking about the Lost Vape Triade here, people. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, why don't we?
Roll my weed and pour my lean. Would you believe I'm blowing up? Getting 50 G's a feature, my show price is going up. Hard to deal with this depression lately. I've been throwing up. The hoes that used to hate me love me now. My phone been off the meter. My phone been off the meter. I don't want to talk to nobody. And don't want nobody.
All right, folks, and we are back. We are back, bitches. What's going on? It's Friday, everybody. Everybody doing good? You guys all right out there? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Today we got a DNA 200 mod to show you people. Pretty sure everybody's pretty familiar with that board. DNA 200. It's a good board. It's a damn good board. And it's back being utilized in a new mod by Lost Vape. Lost Vape's they've been on fire lately. They've been releasing some good shit. I like what they've been doing. They've been doing some good stuff. And basically, people, what we have here is a Wismac Rouleau DNA 200 with some sexy new styling. That's the truth of it. The shape. And I know what you're going to think, and I know that's the thing. How many ways can you configure 3 batteries? The shape's going to be pretty similar. So what a lot of people are doing with their new mods, they're taking a proven form factor, battery life, good board, they're chunking it together, and that's what you have right here with the Lost Vape Triade. So price, DNA 200 mod. China has gotten them pretty cheap as of late, but this one in particular goes for $169.99. About the same price as the Rouleau did when it first came out. I looked around, I saw it on pre-order. It's supposed to release like 2 days ago, as some sites say, but they haven't been updated yet. One thing I really like about this, it looks different. It looks cool. It's a nice looking mod. Genuine leather backs. And you got 3 different options. You got black, a real light kind of beige leather, and then this dark brown leather. And this leather matches up to my car seats almost perfect. I like that. I posted some pictures on Instagram. It's likely going to be the thumbnail for this video. But sexy, real leather on the back, and you can get different ones and just swap them out. I don't know how much they're going to be individually, but you can do it, and that's pretty neat. So yeah, basically nothing we haven't seen before, just a little bit more elegant. Now, there's a couple of things. Well, I don't know if I should go ahead and get the pros and cons just yet. I'll tell you what we'll do. It's still storming outside, by the way. It's been fucking crazy. What I'm going to do is we're going to dive up close. And then when we come back, we'll discuss those pros and cons. But we need to dive up close. And I'm trying to think of a better time. No better time other than right now. All right, folks, and here we are up close with the Lost Vape Triade. All right. Now, first things first, we're going to bring in a Rouleau and just take a look at the differences. All right, little different shape on the bottom. Button placement still pretty much the same. They're both making faces down there at the bottom. Only one's a little more surprised than the other. I mean, pretty much they moved the 510 back in the middle. Yeah, pretty much very similar. The venting is on the side versus on the bottom as well. That's something else I noticed different. So yeah, that's just a little quick size comparison between these two fellas. Oh, shit, accidentally hit the fire button. Between these two fellas. And something I want to do real quick. We got a 22mm Addy on right now. Let's see what it looks like with a 25mm. And look at that 510. Let me go manual focus on this. Yeah, look at that 510. That's a good looking 510 right there. It's a mighty good looking 510. Spring loaded. Everything nice. Got a little juice well around there for whatever reason. And let's go ahead and pop this 25mm Heracles RTA 2 on there. And that's all right there, right? 25mm, just about perfect. Now, if you want to start going anything larger, anything bigger than that, you're going to start getting some overhang. But as it sits, looks nice. Looks nice. Now, let's go ahead and up the ante a little bit since we're pushing boundaries and limits here. Let's bring in the 40mm. Bam. Now that pretty much covers up the whole top with some overhang. Just thought I'd show you that real quick. Yeah, that raised 510, the whole section, it could get a little iffy. It just looks a little, it takes away. If things would have been flat, I think I would have liked it a little bit better. You starts looking a little peculiar the bigger you go on there, in my opinion. But yeah, just had to show you that real quick. The rest of it, though, is nice. The aesthetics, I like. Look at that leather. That's real leather right there, folks. It's stressed. It's legit. That's some nice grain of leather right there. I like that. I love when they throw some leather in there. I like leather. Here on the bottom, you got Triade DNA 200, manufactured by Lost Vape, designed in the USA. I was looking at the mod instead of looking through the viewfinder. That's my bad. Everything else is pretty standard here. When you first cut it on, you get a little Lost Vape logo pops up. Everybody knows about DNA 200 boards at this point, so there's no need to go into that. Great temp control, great customization, just an overall good board and a good 200 watts with these 3 batteries. Now, I don't have any fingernails. And so getting this off has been a little sketchy. I've actually scratched the leather a couple of times, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, magnets in there. This looks pretty familiar, I'm sure. Now, here's one big con I don't like. Batteries go in just like on all the other mods, but it tears up my battery casings, this thing. Look, just listen. All right, that didn't make any sounds, but you hear that? You hear those clicks? This is the result of those clicks. I've been using batteries in here specifically over and over just to see how bad they're getting ate up. I'm going to have to rewrap these guys. They're in pretty rough shape. Yeah, this sled is very unforgiving. They need to, yeah, this is one section they need to work on something. I think it's the outsides of these positives that's catching the wrappers every time. It's they're sitting there and they're catching. Let's go ahead and put them back in, see what we got. I'm nervous. Okay, we're good there. Really loud. Really snaps in there. But yeah, every time I pull them out, I damage my battery casings a little bit, and I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. But that's one of the few minor cons I have. That and the raised 510 just looks a little goofy sometimes. Other than that, it's a sexy, there it is, Lost Vape. Other than that, it's a sexy little well-working mod. I love the leather. I love just about everything about it except for eating up battery wraps and maybe looking a little goofy up top. But other than that, I really think that's it, folks. That's all I need to show you up close. It's a nice little 3-battery mod with some nice styling. At this point, I feel perfectly fine with backing out, talking on it, and vaping on it. Whew. Well, that didn't take long, did it? We're back. We're back. We just took an up-close and personal look at the Lost Vape Triade. And the question is, Twisted, how does it vape? Well, people, it vapes just like a DNA 200 board. Fantastic. Great vape. Great vape. It's good. You got your temp control modes. You can do your custom screens. Everybody knows what's up here. That's all well and good. But there are a couple of little cons. Now, everything here is pretty nice. We got our firmware upgradable micro USB port. You can do some charging on that. That's all well and good. Nice magnetic removable back with the genuine leather that feels nice to the hands. You got some nice styling overall with this guy. I like what they did here. It looks pretty good. It looks good. Couple of cons though. Couple of cons. Similar to the original Rouleau, the batteries, as I showed you up close, it's battery case killers, people. They snap. There's these snapping going on. And sometimes when you pull, it rips on the battery casing. Don't like that. That's a con. The RX200 pretty much got it down pat, especially the new 200S. They got that shit nice. No tearing. Everything goes in, goes out. Nice and smooth. That's a con on this guy. Battery, yeah, the battery tray should have been revised a bit because the snapping and the tearing and the ripping, it's not good. It's not good. Kind of a minor quibble, but the top cap right up here, it's raised to meet right at 22 millimeter. Actually, it's about 24 millimeter. 24 millimeter addies look perfect. You saw the 25 millimeter addy on it. Anything that you start getting too big on the size, they're going to start looking goofy because of that raised up 510 section. I got to say, it's been a nice 510. Haven't had any issues out of it. It's been smooth. Quibble. Other than that, buttons work. There's no rattling. It's a great board. You got great battery life. I go about a day and a half with this setup at 68 watts with the old Heracles Plus. Still love the sub-ohm tank, by the way. I just love it. The coils keep me coming back. Yeah, altogether fantastic. Overall fantastic. But they need to revise. I don't know if it's out yet or if I'm pretty sure this is a sample because it didn't come with retail packaging. Maybe they fixed that on the retail version. I don't know. These are the things. If they send me an updated version, I'll update you guys. Or maybe some of you have already got one of these or plan, maybe you can come back and give us some info. But yeah, as it stands right now, don't care for the battery sled. It's no bueno. But altogether, it's a good mod. It's got all the great features. It's got leather on it, DNA 200. It's good. I think I found it online, pre-order at Origin Vape or some other vape site. I just go and Google whoever pops up first. That's who I fucking throw in. I don't know. I'll put links in the description so you can go look around, check it out. I don't give a shit, but I did tell you, and damn it, it's worth something. It is. It's worth something in the end, I think. But really, that's what I got for you folks. The motherfucking Lost Vape Triad. It's pretty cool, besides a couple little sillies. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, leather or not, DNA or not, don't matter. It doesn't make a fuck. They're trying to take our right to vape. Don't argue about it. Argue with those motherfuckers. Trying to preserve our right to a healthier alternative. All right? Quit bitching. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and this Lost Vape Triad video are out.